Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Now, I know everybody out there is not the Tyler Perry fan, but one thing we got to keep in mind with this complaint that they do want to take to a jury trial is that this character, this person, Derek Dixon, came into Tyler Perry's life on what you could call the biggest night in Tyler Perry's career when he launched Tyler Perry Studios for $250 million with all of these heavyweights, giants in the industry coming to see him. Derek Dixon was part of the event staff. He is not part of the organization. He doesn't have any kind of administrative role. He's no supervisor. He could have been very well laying out the cheese platter or filling up the toilet paper rolls in the bathroom. He was staff. So the fact that this man has become entangled with Tyler Perry some kind of way is kind of mind-blowing. And the Derek Dixon points to this night with this atmosphere as the night that sparked it all. The night that Tyler Perry began to exert and wield his power over this man. All while throughout his complaint, keeping this tone, Derek Dixon, as if he's unbothered, as if, oh, I'm just here floating through the world, and here is Tyler Perry, can't shake this attraction that he has to this man. This is the tone that I'm picking up. Now, in looking at this atmosphere with all these heavyweights, I mean, first of all, I don't even think that Tyler Perry could have really made time to talk to this dude, even if he wanted to. And if he did, you got comedians like Tiffany Haddish, Chris Tucker, even Samuel Jackson would have got on Tyler Perry's, but man, what you doing? We still had Cicily Tyson with us. Beyonce herself said the atmosphere was so moving for her that she couldn't stop crying. She posted it, a lot of y'all might remember when she posted it to her Instagram feed. So now I'm going to read a small part of that complaint, not all of it, it's 45 pages, but coincidentally on this event, this gala of Tyler Perry's, when he's having his grand opening launch for his $250 million studio, which is coincidentally about the same amount of money that Derek Dixon and his attorney wants to sue Perry for. You got all these heavyweights flying in to wish him well. You just got to keep in mind, whether you're into Tyler Perry or not, that this man, this is the atmosphere that he said that he caught Tyler Perry's eye. I don't know if he was doing the flying buffet or whatever, or if he was bringing ice, but just keep in mind that this man was part of event staff. This happened on October 5th of 2019. This is right before the pandemic. No matter who you listen to, you got to just keep in mind, whether you're into Tyler Perry or not. Tyler Perry came up with this, you do something for me and I'll do something for you, in this atmosphere, and he don't know him from Adam. This guy. Let me get to the complaint. And you can see it right there. The plaintiff, Derek Dixon, the individual against Tyler Perry Studio. He's coming after everything, which is what people do. And a list of the 10 complaints in their demand for a jury trial. I'm not going to go through the text right now. I know you've seen a lot of those texts. I just want to bring you to the night where he says this all began, which is what you're seeing right here. This is early on in the complaint, and it reads, factual allegations. In or around September 2019, plaintiff worked for an event company called Legendary Events in Atlanta that was hired to organize defendant Perry's studio opening party, The Party. Plaintiff was recruited by Tony Conway, the owner of Legendary Events and close friend of Tyler Perry. Mr. Conway decided to place Dixon directly in a role at a party that required frequent conversation with Perry. Defendant Perry picked plaintiff out of a crowd of employees present at the party and began asking plaintiff questions about his employment status and whether plaintiff was an actor. In or around early October and on the last day of the party, defendant Perry insisted that he and plaintiff exchanged phone numbers, and Perry subsequently texted plaintiff to introduce himself. Perry began asking Dixon about his dreams and aspirations. Okay, so he didn't introduce himself at the party. I'm telling you, this reads kind of like a cheesy story. Perry then told Dixon to do an audition over the phone and send it to Perry. Dixon told Perry he was at a Halloween party. Perry asked to see pictures of Dixon in costume, and Dixon complied. When Perry saw the pictures, he texted Dixon, "I was gonna say, your cowboy needs a sugar daddy." Perry continued with, "You look great. You're just lacking costume parts." "Sorry, don't want to offend." Dixon responded, "Not at all. It's so true. Half-ass costume?" To which Perry replied, "What's true? Cowboy needs a sugar daddy?" Implying that Perry wanted to be Dixon's sugar daddy. Dixon quickly shut down those comments by reiterating what he said earlier, that the truth was he was lacking costume parts. Shortly thereafter, Dixon's boss at Legendary Events called Dixon and told him that Tyler Perry was having another event in Los Angeles and specifically wanted Mr. Dixon to fly from Atlanta to Los Angeles to work on the event. Excited for the opportunity to fly to Los Angeles, Dixon was flattered and jumped on the opportunity to meet Tyler Perry again. Let me just stop there with that. So this is what I'm getting from him. Dixon, he goes back and forth between, actually from the beginning, it's like I was put in a situation where I was dealing with Tyler Perry and he was just coming on to me nonstop. That's what it was. And I was so unbothered. I was so unmoved and I just shut him down. I'm shutting him down. It's like this dude is in a drama. He's painting a picture like he is really involved in a drama. But at the same time, he's so excited to be around Tyler Perry. It's almost as if he makes himself seem like a adolescent male. And clearly this man is not a child. Look at these pictures. He's not a child. Look at all his hair. Come on, tell me how old he is. I'm having a problem finding out how old he is. And again, I'm not the blind Tyler Perry follower. I hear a lot of the criticism that Tyler Perry may have taken the Madea concept around the block a few too many times. But I will say that he and Taraji P, they lit Netflix on fire with that straw. Taraji, who see, this is what Tyler does. He puts on actors. And Taraji P, are you on the level of these actors? Hey, I'll get back to that. But Lord have mercy. Taraji did the thing. And it's mighty funny that as soon as that movie comes out and starts blowing up on Netflix, here he comes. And his complaint is very Diddy-like. It sounded like the Diddy Files. It's just too many similarities. And also that he cites Christian Keys, which Christian Keys addressed the public in a very authentic and emotional way. And it just seems like this Derek Dixon is just riding the coattails of that, all in line with this Diddy trial. But what I really wanted to talk about today is just the atmosphere that he said all of this happened in, how the spark that set it all off, and everything that follows that. It just don't really make a lot of sense. And your boy Derek Dixon, he managed to throw some subtle shade in his complaint. I will get to that. And a lot of the criticism that a lot of people have that are kind of rooting for Tyler Perry, but at the same time feel like he may have brought this on himself. I don't know if we should be that hard on Tyler Perry, because when I read the text messages, I don't see anything really way out. It's almost PG-13. Actually, it really kind of is someone flirting with someone that they're interested in, and that they're even in a dialogue at all. There must have been some dance between the two of them. I don't think Tyler Perry would be in communication with somebody like that. Not that it was that deep, but I don't think he would be in communication with somebody like that if the person wasn't reciprocal in some kind of way. And I guess, Tyler, you did kind of misstep. I don't want to criticize him too much because, he's free to do what he wants to do in his free time. But maybe if Tyler just came out and just made himself free, but people have to be comfortable. It's not really that long ago that people were crucified for being different. So he may have some of that stigma still living in his head and hasn't fully broken those chains, and just maybe he has and just does not want to, address the public about that, because that is still really a private part of your life. And of course, these days, when you announce things, it's like worldwide, whether you want them to be or not. And if you're a huge public figure like Tyler Perry, it's just huge. And then that news may become more huge than anything you're doing. So I don't know if there's any real right time. So maybe the blessing in all this is that Tyler Perry can be free and he doesn't have to make this announcement, because it's showed there. And it's just like a side note. Now we have this issue of Derek Dixon, this dude, but I just can't believe that this is the dude. It's like, really, Tyler, really, this dude, don't tell me. I can't believe that Tyler Perry don't have something else going on. He has to, because this Derek Dixon he can't really fill in the blanks of Tyler Perry's love life with himself, because it's nothing happening. And I know Tyler Perry is not with all that swag and all that success just sitting collecting dust. No way. And these text messages, I have to get into that in another video, even though people have done it. I have some things that I noticed, but where's the dirt? There's no real dirt in these text messages. A lot of people really don't feel Tyler has anything to worry about, but it's still looking suspect. It's like, why would you even let some stuff like this with a person? Why would you think you can trust it? It's like you can't trust nobody. But why would you think you can trust this dude? Anyway, I'll get to it. But we can't have this. We cannot have this, whether you're a Tyler Perry fan or not. It's like, really, this is like a thing? You can just put together a bunch of text messages and just say, I want all his money. Give me all your money. It's chaotic. What? And you want to say Tyler Perry's a monster? A monster? Behaving that way with people, random staff, random contractors coming in, not the best idea. People do fall in love with, sometimes it hits you, but evidently that ain't love. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Leave a comment and follow me. I followed the Diddy trial too. We should be wrapping that up. My goodness, this is not, you want to talk about people's projects like Straw, that film. Do see that. Come on. It's like, it's all about the money. Hey, it must be the money. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Yeah, we're going to take another look at that complaint and what people have to say, their criticisms of Tyler. And this too, you got to be fair. That's another side of things. Till I see y'all the next time, keep living your life like it's golden. Hey.